Hey, what's going on? This is Ricardo with the Code 7 Podcast Network. It is August 6th, and we're about to get started with Open Mic Live. But as always, a word from our sponsors, because I would not be able to do everything that I'm doing without the sponsors, patrons, and especially all of you, those who support and watch and listen and everything. So let me get this started here. And I'm very excited to have all of you here with me. We're going to have some fun. INdigital is on a mission to improve the 911 industry. Our goal is to create something better to go above and beyond the current standards. Our passion for creating the most advanced, well-designed solutions led our position as an industry leader in next-gen core services. For the millions of calls processed over our emergency IP networks, to our Text for 911 solution, Texty, to our disaster recovery and backup solution, Mevo, it's easy to see we love what we do. For more information, check us out at www.INdigital.net.
XRapidDeploy believes that every public safety agency, regardless of size, should have access to the data they need when it matters most. That's why since 2016, our mission has been to reduce emergency response times and improve public safety. We are the industry's only integrated emergency response platform. Our web-based cloud platform includes analytics, mapping, dispatch, and mobile apps, purpose-built for 911 in the 21st century. Visit www.rapiddeploy.com to learn how we enable effective, efficient, data-driven emergency response.
If Within the Trenches has ever taught you something, open your eyes to what it is like to be a 911 dispatcher, or has inspired you to become one, then help support us and join our Patreon. Get exclusive bonus content, one-of-a-kind swag, discounts on merchandise, ad-free early access to new episodes, and much more. To join, please visit patreon.com/WTT podcast. And if you're an industry partner, we have something for you as well. And now, for the show.
This is Jordan, and you're listening to the Code 7 Podcast Network.
Warning. This episode contains the 3 A's of podcasting: adult content, adult language, and awesomeness. You've been warned.
Dispatch.
There is no one over here to cook our lunch. We are waiting for our lunch, and there's no one here to cook our lunch.
All right, calm down. Where are you at?
The group home. Now, what are you going to do?
We'll get some help over there for you, okay?
Welcome to Open Mic, where we visit the lighter side of dispatch, because laughing is good medicine. Yeah, what is going on? This is Ricardo with the Code 7 Podcast Network, and this is going to be Open Mic Live. This live broadcast is sponsored by INdigital as well as XRapidDeploy, and we are going to have some fun tonight. As you can see, I have my green screen up. You can't see all of my stuff in the back. It is actually super dark in here, except for this big ass light. So thank you all very much for joining me. And I see people are throwing their info in there for I'm just looking at the comments here already. So we got people checking in from Iowa, from Jersey, and it just keeps going and going. This is good. Doug says, hello all and welcome to Ricardo's Green Wall. Yes. Yeah, it looks, I think it looks all right. I think it looks good, The hard part, well, not hard part, I guess, but I've got this nice camera and I've got everything on me. So yeah, like you can tell I need to shave. It's like, damn, boy. Oh man. Let's see. West Tennessee. And we got more coming in. Texas. What up, Texas?
Oh, what? Kelsey says, I have a funny story about hashtag interrupted pinching off a loaf. Oh no, it starts already. Oh geez, this is gonna be good. My eyes are already burning. Oh my lord, they're already burning because I'm laughing. Thank you for that one, Kelsey. Yeah, Ricochet Ricky, the MFP. See, we got DeKalb, Illinois. Got some Washington up in this piece, some North Carolina, excellent. Oregon, awesome. My homeboy, Michael Clayton from Marion, Indiana. Yeah. And it begins. Yes, Gary, it begins. Yes. It all begins. Got Illinois coming in here. So yeah, I mean I could go ahead and put up the lasers if you want. I was thinking of maybe doing a like just doing a little Photoshop work where my face is on one side, and then I've got the fade in there as well. Oh, and before you ask, I'm at a 15 tonight. I got the job. Yes, Dawn. Hell yes. Well done. Congratulations. That is excellent. That is very, very good. That's awesome. So good. Oh, some people are saying yes, please to the lasers. Okay, first, now Dawn already beat all of you to it, but as we do on Thursdays, because we're already at the towards the end of the week, how are you feeling on a scale of 1 to 10? 1, of course, being shitty, bang bang. I'm sorry. Yeah, I went there. And 10 being awesome. How are you feeling? I am feeling myself. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling very good, actually. But it's also towards the end of the second week of being on my own. And man, oh man, has it been busy. But it has been really good. It has been a good busy. A lot of different things going on. Um, I put out a lot of stuff for Dare to Be Great 2 that's coming up, and also put something out there for any industry partners that want to jump in, just to give them a chance to share, some of the stuff that they're doing with all of you, technology in 911, and I think it's going to be awesome. Let's see, we've got 9, 8, 8. Kelsey out of 6. Hopefully we can get you up there. And we got Anne from Ontario, Canada. Hey, what's going on? Hello. Welcome. Now, also one of the things too that I did last time, how many of you that are watching right now that are here, is your first time? Is this your first time on Open Mic Live? Because if it is, we're going to get into some shit. And usually, literally, that's what we're talking about. Whoops. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes it gets to that. Let's see. Don says, "Oh yeah, and you announced another big announcement tonight. Spill." Well, no, I don't think I can. At least not yet. We got somebody here from New Zealand. Awesome. Welcome. Very cool. And we're gonna have some fun. Okay, so we do have some more that are here, first timers. Excellent. This is good. So what we do here in Open Mic Live is we share the lighter side of dispatch, just as the tagline says, because laughter is good medicine, and we tell the funny 911 stories, the outrageous ones, but we also share the saves, all the good stuff that happens. But a lot of the stuff that we share, it's like, is this real life? Is this real life? And it is, because a lot of that stuff does happen. Oof. Yes. Um, let's see. I'm just looking in the comments here. I was just telling someone they were missing all our conference friends, missing you guys at APCO. Yes. Yeah, there a lot of that stuff. And another big announcement. Better clear my night. No, I'm not making that announcement tonight. No. that announcement is coming soon. Yeah, I'll leave it at that. It's coming soon. It's very cool. It's going to be very cool. Um, let's see. Needs her name with one of my T-shirts. Oh, one of my T-shirts with her name on it. We'll see what we can find. Let's see. Me, first time I tuned in and saw the ball cap. Yes. Yep. Um. So yeah, Dare to Be Great too. A lot of the stuff is already going out. All of the speakers have. I've talked to all of them, and this is going to be excellent. So let me give you a little bit of information before we get started with all the funny stories and everything. Let me give you a little bit of information. So with with this one that's coming in October, remember it's October 6th through the 9th. Dare to Be Great 2 Deuce. There are going to be 20 speakers. I've added 7 new speakers, and they are phenomenal. I'm going to be posting who those speakers are and everything pretty soon. I'm getting all the information from them. So if you're watching and you're a speaker, yes, I'm talking to you. I'm going to get all of their information, their session title, high resolution pictures, all of that, so they can create the promos to put out there. And the registration, I'm hoping to have the registration up by the end of this month so that there is plenty of time for everyone to register and get ready for Dare to Be Great 2. So there's going to be 20 speakers. There's going to be 3 Diamond sponsor speakers. There's also going to be the After the Greatness live broadcast that my good friend Leah and I are going to be doing. And we have the amazing keynotes that are going to be going up as well. And if everything goes good and there's participation from the industry partners, there are going to be about 27 of them. So this one is going to be a pretty big one. It's going to be amazing. And I'm very excited. We're all very excited. And this is going to be all of these hours worth of free training that you're going to get. There's no price to register or anything. You can register for free. And you don't have to be in dispatch to register. That's how we did the first one as well. There was a lot of people who were joining in, even family members and friends that wanted to learn more about what their family members do that are 911 dispatchers and call takers. I think it was an amazing thing to have them do that. And also those who were thinking about getting into dispatching as well. So again, all of it's going to be excellent. The first one that was, the last week of April, there's still people today who are registering for that conference. Now, a couple of you have recently sent me emails for the certificates, and I will get those out there to you. Just trying to catch up with everything that's going on now that I'm on my own. But there's just under 7,000 attendees that registered for the first one, and that's around the world. And it's just awesome to be able to give back to everyone, and for you to enjoy and learn from everything that's going to be on there. Pamela, the dates are October 6th through the 9th. This October 6th through the 9th is going to be Dare to Be Great 2. And it is going to be excellent. It's going to be so good. We're just crazy excited. I added the new speakers to our speaker group and introduced them and all, and everyone was talking, and it's going to be good. It is going to be good. I want to also thank new patrons, Cheryl, Dan, and Curtis. Thank you so much for joining. And for those who are new VIP patrons, and those who recently signed on, make sure to check your Patreon profile. You've got an inbox there, and I'm going to send you an email. For the new ones, I'm going to send you an email either later tonight or early tomorrow morning, because I need to send your swag out, as well as I need your t-shirt size. and I'll get those t-shirts together and then screen print them and get them out there to you. There are a couple of you who have been VIPs for a few weeks now. If you can check your inbox, I need your t-shirt size before I can send the swag out, because I want to send it all out together. So hook me up. And also, again, thank you so much for the support. Now, as I said, I'm at the end of week 2 being on my own. It's been busy and there's a lot of stuff going out. I also posted episode 336 with Ernie Stevens. He is an officer out of San Antonio, but also part of the subject matter of Ernie and Joe Crisis Cops. So make sure to check that documentary out and also check out the episode. It was an excellent one. We went almost an hour and a half talking, and we didn't even scratch the surface, but what we did talk about, holy hell, it was excellent. Ernie is one of those that definitely understands dispatch and that relationship between dispatch and law enforcement and everyone else out there in the field. And it was awesome to have him on and just learn more about him and his story, what he and Joe do, and them being mental health advocates and everything. And I believe, if I saw it correctly on Twitter, the documentary also got nominated for a couple Emmys too. So very cool. Again, make sure to check out that episode. Also for patrons, early access to episode 337 with Monica and Shandy. They're co-chairs of WIN, that's Women in 911, a group under NENA, the National Emergency Number Association. That episode is out there to patrons already, and the episode will drop next week, Wednesday. Yeah, next week, Wednesday. Okay. I think that's everything. All right. Let me go back up into the comments, because as I was talking about Dare to Be Great 2, there was a bunch of stuff in here. He said deuce. Yes, I did say deuce. What's funny is I was thinking I was going to call it out, but I thought, no, I'm not going to say anything, because everyone always says it always goes back to poop or back farts. Yeah. All right, let me see. Let me go back in here. New Hampshire here. Thank you for the hard work. Thank you for the support and everything. Let's see. We had all our dispatchers register and then watch it as they were able to for training hours. It was amazing. I think that is the best part. Again, I'm going through the comments here to just kind of answer some of the stuff. I think that's one of the best parts, is the fact that even if you can't see it live, which live is completely real time, like what we're doing right now, there's about a 30 to 40 second delay between what you're typing and what I'm seeing and what I'm saying and all that other stuff. But on the platform that I use for the conference, it's real time. So you say something, I see it, I say something, you type back, it's all real time. So that's one of the best things there. But the fact that you can go back and watch it on demand, I mean, that right there is phenomenal. You can watch it whenever you have the time, whenever you have the chance. And what we're doing as well is we are trying, because there's a lot of states, but we're trying to get it certified as well for CEUs. So we're working on Michigan right now, and there are more out there. So we're trying to get that done. Again, this is in October. It's the beginning of August. So there is time, but there's a lot that goes with it. So I'm trying to get all the information so that, you will all be able to get credits like that as well. And let's see. Going to have my whole agency registered. Awesome. Thank you. Michelle Martin, what's going on? Let's see. Juanita, first time listening. Thank you for all you do for the 911 profession. Thank you for jumping in and this being your first time. I hope you have fun because we're going to tell some funny stories here in a moment. Let's see. Pamela says the first one was far more amazing than I expected. Thank you. We all had an excellent time putting it on, and there are behind the scene videos that I'm going to get the chance to end up putting through, and you'll get to see more of what it took to put all of that together. And also me singing badly because one of the I think I showed you guys one of the videos during that week. So this is the control room, right? And I am bringing the speakers in, and we are going through the setup. So there's 15 minutes, right? There's 15, just like in an in-person conference. There's about 15 minutes, 10-15 minutes before the next session. Wanted to be able to do that to kind of make it as close as possible to in person. So in those 15 minutes, I'm bringing in the speaker already, and you can see, like, I can, it's like this, like we're talking back and forth. They're on the screen with me and we're talking, and we're testing out their sound, we're testing out everything else, but we can see everyone talking in the comments as well. But also during that time, or while I'm waiting for somebody to jump in, I I started singing, and I was just getting down. Well, my friend Leah, who is helping me on the back end as well, she's also signed in as me because she's helping moderate and throw out any trolls that there might be, because we don't put up with that bullshit. And uh, and if there's any questions or anything, you know, she's helping do all of that. Well, she can also see and hear everything that's going on in the green room. So we're in there, and I just started getting down, and I'm like, no, I don't want no scrubs. Scrub is and doing the TLC, you know, doing the TLC. Well, she's busting up laughing, and she took video of it. So I have a few different videos where I was singing and she yeah, she's got that. So it's going to be awesome. I'm going to put out some of those. And also, as I'm looking here in the comments, Doug says people are still talking about it, including the class I just taught were remarking about the pic of me in pajama pants. That was the other thing, because the way the camera is, you know, you only see the top half of some of the speakers, and it was awesome to have those pictures. Thank you, Jill, very much, because that picture of Doug in he's got his polo, but waist down, they're just like I think they were Care Bear pajama pants, right? I'm just joking. But it was funny. It was really cool to be able to see that. And again, I'm going to be putting that stuff together so that you can see all the stuff that went into it, because there were hours of training and all different types of testing and all kinds of stuff that we were doing to make sure that this was not only going to be interactive but awesome for everyone. Because you know, you get on webinars or other events and stuff, and you're just kind of there, and this was interactive. Everybody was at the top of their game and ready to do this. So it was pretty good. It was excellent. And let's see, Michelle says at least he was wearing pants. Yes. And Doug says not Care Bears. Oh man. Okay, so I want to show you something. I know a lot of you have seen this already, but I'm going to go ahead and play it either way. So one of the goals that was supposed to be reached, which was reached for patrons, was if we reached 50, which I think we're almost at 70 now, something like that. But the first goal was if we hit 50, I would do a singing badly in my car video, which is basically my version of carpool karaoke, but I'm singing very badly. I've got the angles and everything, and this is just the teaser. And for those of you who are patrons, and if you're watching right now, please throw in the comments. I think I saw one in there already saying that my segment was good, but maybe that was for something else. But here, let me show this to you. And luckily, it's not that long, so it won't get you know, blocked from YouTube or anything, or hopefully it doesn't. All right, here we go. Oh man, that is horrible. But thank you so much for the support. Oh man. Milt, what's going on, brother? Oh, yes. Yep. Ah. Yeah, that is good. Almost creepy, right? It is. That was fun. That was that was so much fun. And if I had some of this queued up already, you'd be able to see some of the other stuff because I I did a full on Bohemian Rhapsody. I did a full on To Be With You, or to be yeah, To Be With You. Yeah, by Mr. Big, and then Don't Stop Believing. Trying to remember all the ones that I said that I did, but they were really fun. Oh, geez. Yeah, it was good stuff. So for those of you, there are going to be, I think, like 4 or 5 more Singing Badly in My Car that they're patron exclusives. So if you're not a patron, you can sign up. The lowest is $1. It's a monthly thing. It's a subscription based for all the extra stuff that I'm doing. And there's, again, a lot of behind the scenes that I'm working on. The thing right now is trying to figure out the schedule. And Milt says Dancing Queen. You know what? Someone else said that as well. And maybe I will. Maybe I'll do that one. maybe I'll do that one because that one was pretty funny. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out all of the scheduling and everything so that I can, get all of that stuff in there. I'm trying to look right now to see if I have something that I can queue up. Um I don't know. I don't know if I can here. Hold on. Let's see. Now I wish I would have done this before so that you could see it. All right. I'm not going to play it because actually, yeah, I shouldn't, because if I play too many of those, it'll end up muting my it'll end up muting the audio. So I'll I'll have more teasers that'll come out. How about that? I'll have more teasers that'll come out, but that was a lot of fun. Make sure to check it out, and there'll be a lot more patron exclusives there. All right. So everyone is just talking in the comments. This is funny. Like, what song can he sing next? How much more of an ass can he look? Believe me, a bigger one. All right. Throw in some stories. Let's share some stories. Now that I've shared enough bullshit, let's share some stories. Because you'll get more when you see some of those behind the scenes of Dare to Be Great, where I am singing like a fool. So it was good. Nathan, what's up, Brosif? What is going on? Throw in some stories. Let's let's share some stories here, because woo, yeah. I Let's laugh. Let's get in there and laugh together. uh I think Kelsey had a story. So where are you at, Kelsey? Hook it up with that story. It was something about, well, you can put it back on there, and then we can do it. You know, whenever I do open mic, it a lot of stories end up rushing back. But I've done a lot of these so much that I don't remember if I've told the stories. But then again, there's a lot of first timers here as well. So let me oh, here it is right here. Hold on. Before I say what I was gonna say, here it is. Okay, let me go through this. and scroll up here. Okay, let's see. Kelsey says, preface. I work in a solo agency. I don't have anyone to pull me up so I can go to the bathroom. I just go and hope for the best. All right. This is going to be good. I can tell. And it says, this is my story. Ellipsis. I was in the bathroom handling my business when the 911 line started ringing. Not just one line, but multiple lines. Oh, Lord. Something big is happening. I was in there trying to... I was in there trying to cut some bread, and the phone is blowing up. Cut some bread. That... and the phone is blowing up, so I'm trying to tidy up enough to get to the phone. This is already amazing. I answer it. Nobody is there. I pick up one of the other 6 lines ringing, and it's a frantic father whose toddler is having a seizure. I look at the phone and see that he had called in multiple times, and I confirmed that yes, after the first ring, when nobody answered, he hung up and called back. I hear his wife in the background yelling, "Nobody is answering." So I said, "Sir, is your wife also calling 911? Yes, no one is answering." Okay, I'm on the phone with you right now, and tell her what? It ends. I need that last piece in there. This thing right here, cut the bread as well. Hashtag cut some bread. Okay, send the last part, because it doesn't show up there for whatever reason. I need to send an email to StreamYard to see what's up with that I can't see all of these. Maybe it obviously has a limit. So if I tell her to hang up, I've already got help on the way. Oh, okay. Dude. Yeah, that no, I okay, everybody's throwing it in there now. Thank you. I appreciate that, throwing it up there. Yeah. Did you get a chance to go back and finish though? Or did you get stage fright after the call? Hashtag stage fright. And somebody else here, girl, I have been there. Yes, that is a unique thing. So, okay, really quick. One of the things I want to know here, everyone who is watching right now, who is on here, how many of you actually work this way in a one person center or even a small police department? Are you the only person who is on at a time? When I first started working out of Florida in a small police department in Frostproof, I was the only dispatcher on for 8 hours. And stuff like that would happen to me as well. So how many of you are on your own? Let me see. Let's see. Working alone is great, but sucks. I have potty stories galore. Let's see. Hashtag stage fright. Yep. Been there. Someone put hashtag half a loaf. Oh, wait, who said that? Glenna. Very nice. Let's see. The trials of working alone, but there's several times swear officers know when you have to go. Right? Yes. It seems like that. The Browns to the Super Bowl. See, my last center, yes, for 12 hours. For 12 hours? You were on your own, Cheryl, for 12 hours? Dang. See, mine was 8 hours. That was long enough of having to be like, Frostproof to 108 and be 10-7 down the hall, code brown or something. Oh, dude. Let's see. Before Wabash County consolidated, we worked 2 days alone and 2 days with one other person. Yeah, I don't miss that. Cheryl says, "Yep, okay, yeah." I don't. It was okay. It was awesome working alone, right? It was really cool. But when the shit hit the fan, like it really hit the fan. And I didn't mean that literally, like on airplane when the shit actually hits the fan. I just meant when it got busy, it really did get busy. And sometimes, man, would not get a chance to go and use the restroom until I would get lucky and an officer would show up and be like, "Hey man, how's it going?" And I'd say, it's going. You need to sit here and watch the phone because I'm a grown-ass man, but I'm about to lose it here. I'm about to drop heat everywhere. Let me see. I usually say 10-6 or 2 if I'm going to be extended, so my officers leave me alone. Gary says, I used to, did same thing, took a portable radio in the bathroom and hope for the best. Dude, Gary, that would be horrible though if you squeak one out and you key up at the same time. You're like 10-4 burp. Oh man, Glenna says, and again, Ricardo, husband just asked, talking poop again? Do you ever talk about anything else? We do, dude. We talk about a lot of stuff, but for whatever reason, it always comes back to the biscuits. What? Oh man. Oh Lord. Let's see. I'm going back in here to look. Let's see. Be very careful what you eat during the shift. Right. Yes, because if you're like me and you have a Red Bomb burrito or a Red Bull, it is not a good thing. Not a good thing. Especially if that burrito is from a gas station. Yeah, you get the bubble gut. That's horrible. Let me see. Gary can't comment. Oh, so it's happened then. Thanks, man. Thank you for that. Let's see. Tracy, thank you so much. I felt something on my watch like kind of vibrate. Thank you. That is amazing. I thank you so much for the support. I appreciate that. New patron right there. Woo, welcome. Welcome. Let's see. Rebecca says, is that the same husband who's an officer and wants to hang out with us? I think that was another one actually. But yeah, and how much you drink. So yeah, if coffee, energy drinks, or if you're just drinking tons of water, that does the same thing. And what do you do? What do you do then? Especially with the coffee. Oh my. I'll just leave it at that. I won't go any further. Good Lord. Dawn, LOL. No, that husband belonged to me. Ooh. That's funny. Let's see. My agency is more than one, but I hate the bubble gut. Okay, so even though we seem to come back to this, everyone seems to be dealing with the same shit. Literally. Whoa. Don, I know. I was just playing. I was joking. But yeah, it seems like everyone deals with the same thing. It's crazy how we're from all over the place, right? From everywhere watching. And we're dealing with the same things. How many of you have a chair graveyard? Because when I left, when I was in dispatch still, back in Allegan, we had a chair graveyard. And they were the chairs that nobody wanted to get rid of because, we had our grooves in there. even if the the armrests were just like tore up. It looked like somebody was just biting at it. Those were the ones that people wanted to keep. So when I ended up switching over and going to the private side of 911, I was traveling around and I was going to a bunch of different dispatch centers to either train them on text for 911 or the backup phone system or anything like that we were doing. And every dispatch center had a chair graveyard. Everyone does. Oh, hold on. Let me go back up here. Let's see. Sabrina says yes on the chair graveyard. Cheryl says, oh God, yes, 12 and counting. 12? 12? Dang, that's crazy. Robert raising his hand. Michelle, yes, we do. Oops, hold on a minute. Let me go back up here. We played musical chairs. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it. But everyone does. Oh, hold on. We got one here that says, my favorite thing is training someone and explaining that when I go to the bathroom, that I will be leaving the door open to hear the 911 phone. And if I yell cover, they literally need to cover their eyes because I'm going to be sprinting from the bathroom. At least you're warning them, right? Yeah. Well done. Well done. You've warned them. Hey, cover. That's awesome. Let's see. Don says, yes to the chair graveyard. Why the hell didn't admin ever throw that shit away? I don't know. Maybe because someone will file a grievance or something if they're a union shop. Like, they threw my chair away. It smelled like spam, but they threw it away. Let's see. There's always one horrible chair that someone refuses to throw away. Yes, every center that I've been to has one chair that is just completely tore to hell. And they still keep it, though, because one of the supervisors wants that mofo to, kind of sit to the side or however. It is funny. Gary says, use them for parts. Yeah, that could happen as well. Some people might do that. Cheryl says, got rid of 10, and I swear the rest had babies. Nice. I mean, you never know. Let's see here. Or the chairs no one wanted to sit in, and it wasn't because the chair itself. That is another thing. I remember one time we were trying out chairs, and everyone had a different one. No one could pick just one style, and we ended up getting a couple of each, and then no one used them. Nobody used them. Maybe every so often, but that was only when the old crappy chairs that we had been pissing and moaning about were still getting used because no one wanted to get rid of them. I kind of felt bad because our deputy director and director was like, we just got you guys brand new chairs and you don't want to get rid of those other ones. We're like, sorry. We like them. See, Sabrina says, we have one chair now with an arm missing. It tilts and has duct tape all over it with a sticker that says, do not throw away. See? Why? Why is that? Let's see. Admin throws them away and dispatchers bring them back. Our graveyard almost rivals the working chairs. Let's see. Had a speech for the newbies about no pooping in the bathroom. Just out of the room. Go down the hall. That's right. Yeah. Go the other way. Hold on a minute. Let me see here. Whoa, a bunch of them just popped up here. Hold on a minute. I'm going back to read them. Let's see. Now that I'm on the nonprofit side, we care about how things look, and there's no chair graveyard. There you go. There you go. Let's see. What's with all the stained fabric? There were some, right? There were some that I think some of that has to do with the fact that people are sitting there and they're eating and the food ends up falling and it goes on the chair. So then they're like, oh no, and try to clean it up really fast. And then there it is. It just stays. It just stays. See, Glenna says, as a SWAT dispatcher, it is my job to literally stay right next to the tactical commander. Well, once I followed him to the command post bathroom, So bathroom. So that asshat actually told me to wait in the command post as what? Is that supposed to be as he killed one in the bathroom? I almost died. The command post is an RV, not a lot of room in there. Oh man, dude, drop some beef, huh? Ugh. Ugh, gross. Let's see. Okay, Pamela posted one. Pamela, you the very end of it, it just says like pants around, but let me go ahead and read it. It says, so I was a young and naive dispatcher in the early 90s. I was working midnights at a single agency, 4 officers on duty. We dispatch police, fire, EMS, and what is that, Mavis? We had to call officers in to cover for our breaks. They hated it. I called an officer in for a break in the middle of the night because I needed to use the washroom. I waited and waited, and no one showed up, so I could use the bathroom. And then I went, and 911 blew up. I ran out of the bathroom, pants around. What's the rest of it? Pants around your ankles? And then what? Was that it? Let's see. Steve says, we have one chair for 13 years. Only one person likes it. She will not sit in the new chairs. 13 years for the chair. Snaps. Let's see. Just going through in here. Oh, because someone stinky sat in. Yeah, well, yeah, that too. No, I got you now. See, we had someone who was covered in boils, and he would pick them until they oozed, and then would wipe his hands on the chair. Oh man, that is a new one. Let's see. All those calls came from Burger King in town. All 4 officers called 911 from Burger King. Wait. Okay, I'm going back up, Michelle, to see what was there. I think I missed it. There's so many up there, I can't scroll up far enough. I missed the best part. Pants around the ankles happened many, many of times. Yes, Pamela, what was the rest of it? Or somebody hook me up. Oh, that was the ending. Oh, okay. I see people saying Ricardo. I'm trying to go back through the comments, man, but they end up getting lost in there as they're coming in over and over and over, and then I can't scroll up high enough because they continue to come in. Let's see. We had a designated poo toilet at oh, thank you, Michelle. I appreciate you trying. I do appreciate it. Let's see. We had a designated poo toilet at the PD I worked at. Number 1 is cool in the upstairs bathroom, but number 2 has to be yeah, this is funny how we end up coming back to this. Number 2 has to be dropped off at the downstairs bathroom unless you're dispatched. You have special privileges to use the upstairs for both. People would come in and use the upstairs for number 2, and when they'd come out, we'd be like, you can't do that. Right? You just like write them up and say, yeah, I'm gonna give you a citation for that. You can't do that here. You're not cool. You're not one of us. uh let's see. Nathan says, oh, are you guys finishing the story here? She ran out, pants around ankles, the phones blew up because the 4 officers called from Burger King to mess with her, knowing she was in the bathroom. That's messed up right there. That is not cool, but kind of funny. All right, I got it. Thank you. Thank you very much for adding that part. Everyone who is adding that part on there, I appreciate it Very much so. uh, okay, hold on a minute. Let's see here. Rebecca says, funny flushing story. Middle of the night, an angry old man is yelling at me, yells, I will flush you. So loud, everyone else could hear it. So I remember one time there was a domestic call that I took, and they were completely separated. The caller was inside the house and the other party was outside just waiting for the officer. There was nothing physical, nothing like that going on. But my caller was a little intoxicated. It was just verbal only. And I'm I'm waiting on the phone with this person, because anything can happen, right? It's 911. Anything can happen. So you stay on the line just in case something like that happens. Things could escalate. So I'm on the line and then I start hearing what sounds like water. And sure enough, yeah, the caller set the phone down and just decided to pee. Well, I'm on the phone and I'm like, what? Okay. And the person comes back on, they're like, yeah. Sorry about that. I had to go. And you didn't want me to hang up. And I thought, all right. I mean, you're right. I didn't want you to hang up. So okay, you did what I said. But you couldn't hold it. I didn't say that to him. I didn't say you couldn't hold it, but that's one of the things that I'll never forget is listening to that person use the restroom while I'm on the phone with him. And I'm just like, all right, come on, guys, check out on scene, because I don't want him to do anything else. I don't want to have to listen to any of that. Kelsey says, I'd rather listen to someone pee than throw up. Okay, you got me there. You're right. That is something that I would not want to listen to either. But I if I was listening to that and the person, set the phone down, or if they were like holding onto the phone while they're doing it, I would say, are you okay? You be all right. It's all right. Just, is anyone there to hold your hair back or something? I don't know. I know I would do that. I would end up saying, you're going to be all right. It's going to be okay. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Oh no, just go ahead. Go ahead. Let it out. Because I mean, that's why we're there, right? We're there to help them. So of course, if someone is throwing up on the phone with me, I will just go ahead and be there for them, because that's what I'm there for. Let me see. Don says FTO comes in. Newbie was in the bathroom forever, in all caps, forever, like the Sandlot, forever, and got scolded by FTO about crapping in dispatch potty. He said, dude, she has to sit in there all night, and that stench now, she can't leave. I can see the whole thing happening. Oh, that is awesome. Let's see. Julie says, our trainee, I think he's on here. Oh no. Flush the toilet. The pipe sheared off from the wall, shooting water clean all over him, and then flooded first floor and basement. He handled it well. I mean, what can you do at that point, right? That happens. You just kind of stand there. You're like, oh man, there's like poo water everywhere. See, for those who are here for the first time, this is what I'm talking about as the lighter side of dispatch that, that you don't get to hear about, because this stuff happens. And I mean, stuff like this happens in every profession, but because this is 911, it just, oh man. Let's see. Cheryl says, we were in the basement of the nursing home one night. Water started dripping from the ceiling. And oh, hold on a minute here. Oh, I got to go back up. Found out pipe was leaking from the sewer line. Oh, did it stink? Like, did it smell? I can only imagine, like, it smelled like, I don't know, ham or something. Oh man. Let's see. Um, Tracy says you're easily one of the funniest storytellers. Thank you. I appreciate that. I try. I try. Lori says I had a barricaded guy, former military, wouldn't open the door until he peed. I had to stay on the line, but we didn't know each other that way, right? You're like, dude, we're not Facebook friends, man. Like, I don't want to have to hear you, but here we are. Let's see. I'm working my radio and hear one of my coworkers yell over to, "Hey, cover my radio. I'm I'm prairie dogging." Oh man. And Dawn says, I think this is in continuation of her story. And thanks to the bathroom and dispatch, I now know that one particular deputy has stream problems and should probably see a urologist. Oh no. Ah. I'm getting to all the other comments, so I'm coming down on it. Jeez. Okay, let's see. About a year ago, our jail staff and officers weren't sent an email stating they were not to use our bathroom anymore because one person kept using it for number 2 and wouldn't spray or anything and had a super rank ass. And now it's an ongoing joke. Right. Yeah, you don't want that beast going up in there and destroying it. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Glenna says we have had dispatchers of busy and were sick. So they would puke in the trash van or trash can, right? Which started a chain reaction of puking. Oh man, that makes me think of Stand By Me. If you've ever watched Stand By Me, you know the scene that I'm talking about when they're doing the pie eating contest. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go to YouTube, look it up. You're welcome. Roxanne, you throw up stories the worst. All right, I think I'm catching up here. Let's see. What do you do every Thursday night? Oh, watch a dispatch live stream about poop. Yeah. And other funny stories. Other different things that go on. Oh man. Okay. We are hold on a minute. Let's see. Joanne says excuse me. We had to clean our own dispatch area. One night we were vacuuming and 911 rang. Raced for our phones and one lady had to jump over the vacuum. She didn't make it. Okay. She didn't make it. 6 weeks later, when she got back to work with her broken wrist, we gave her a gold medal for high jump. That is amazing right there. Management issued a memo saying there would be no more vacuum jumping in dispatch. Oh, that is awesome. That is awesome. And Tracy says, no, don't do it. Don't watch the pie scene. You've been warned. It is true. That scene is pretty gnarly, man. I don't know if you want to watch it. And since we're coming up on the wrap up of this episode, we started going, and I never did this, and I should have right off the bat, and I didn't, so I apologize. So there it is right there. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, that scene is pretty crazy. But yeah, this background is pretty nice. Let's see. Glenna says, is it bad that I'm laughing so hard picturing this? I know, right? Like the person jumping over the vacuum and then just poof. But then again, it was a broken wrist. So, oh man. Yeah, no, that is crazy. But awesome that you all, gave the person a medal, because that is that is hilarious. That is really cool. Roxanne says, one time we watched a guy have for real. Oh no. One time we watched a guy have explosive poops at the data master, we kept cheering when he'd get it higher on the white walls. What? Oh no, we have gone far. We have gone really far. Oh man, great way to end the night. Yes. This has been funny. Let's see. There's the 80s photo backdrop. Looks like a Star Wars podcast. Let's see. Very lightsaber-esque. Yes. Good luck, Milt, on your next chapter. I saw your post, bro. So I don't know what all it is, but yes, definitely. Good luck with what you have coming up next. I'm sure you will be awesome at it. Let's see. Deborah says, remembering 27 years of day swinging graves. Thanks for the memories. I miss 911, but at the same time, I'm ecstatic that, that word is in there. Should I say it or should I not say it? I'm ecstatic that quiet is now in my vocabulary again. If you're watching this in dispatch right now, I'm sorry. I apologize that I said the Q word. Whoops. Yes. All right. Let's see. This is the only place people will understand our pranks. Yeah, exactly. And it says you can't type that. The rest of us still man the consoles. What up, Brent? What is going on? That is funny. That is very funny. All right. This has been excellent. So I want to ask you again, as we're going into the wrap up of this, how are you feeling now? We have talked about a lot of different stuff. What's funny is that it's a lot of different stuff, different situations, but the same topic. Oh man. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Francis says you need a synthesizer and a disco ball, right? Or just like something else, just oof, 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 oof. Yep, something. But how are you feeling now? We started out, a lot of you had higher numbers already. Kelsey, you went up. Excellent. Dawn started off great, still great. Dawn, again, congratulations. Proud of you, yo. That is awesome. And Tracy, thank you for jumping on and becoming a patron. And I will send you a message there here pretty soon. Again, thank you all very much. And I am just always so glad and honored to have all of you here with me as we talk about even when it has to do with biscuits and other things. Thank you all so much for all of you who who have joined for the first time. I hope you join us again, because this is what we do. We take an hour or a little bit more of an hour and a half, or whichever. Sometimes we go longer, but we just take this time out of Thursday to join together, share funny stories, and just kind of do stuff that's a little bit uplifting. There's a lot of bullshit that's going on in the world, and we take this time out just to have some fun with each other. And a lot of times it's me busting up laughing at a lot of what you guys are saying, and I think sometimes it's just as funny, my reactions, as everything else that's going on. So thank you all very, very much. Really quick, I do want to mention tomorrow, probably in the morning, I will be posting up the registration for Crowdcast. The registration is going to be for an Imagine Listening session, a virtual Imagine Listening session that will also include open mic. And this one will not be multi-streamed. This is going to be specific to Crowdcast. And if you go on and you come on screen with me and you share an I Am 911 story, this is your chance. A lot of people don't get a chance to join in on Imagine Listening because they're state conference, national conferences, or whichever. But we're going to do this virtual style. And if you jump on screen with me and you share an I Am 911 story, you will be able to get one of these official IM911 challenge coins. They are not for trade. They're not for sale. They're exclusive to those sessions. And it's going to be a powerful one. And I hope you can join us. Again, it's going to be August 24th. That is IM 911 Day, the anniversary of the birth of the IM 911 movement. The first 30 minutes will be Imagine Listening. Again, share a story, jump on screen with me. You will get one of these, call it out to you. And then, of course, the last 30 minutes will be open mic, where we share all types of funny stories and do what it is that we're doing right here, right now. So thank you all very, very much for everything, for the support. Those who are here for the first time, I hope you jump back in. We're here every Thursday at 10 p.m. Eastern time on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. If you have any comments, questions, or for the flagship show Within the Trenches, you want to be a guest, you can email us, and that is going to be wttpodcast@gmail.com. Once again, that is wttpodcast@gmail.com. You can follow us on Twitter. That is @91podcast. You can like us on Facebook. That is facebook.com/Within the Trenches podcast. This live broadcast is sponsored by INdigital as well as XRapidDeploy. Thank you so much. I wouldn't be able to do this without the sponsors, but also especially the patrons and all of you for supporting. This show will always be free, but if you're looking for any bonus content, the singing badly in my car, a lot of other things they're going to end up putting out there, discounts to the store, swag, t-shirts. Check us out right there on patreon.com/WTT podcast. This episode can be seen on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. And the Within the Trenches podcast, you can hear 24/7 on Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Spotify, your favorite podcasting app, and withinthetrenches.net. Thank you all very much. Once again, I appreciate it more than you know. Have an excellent night, and I will see you soon. Also, look out for that registration as well as the announcement. That's right. I left it right there at the end. Have a good night, everyone.